This has been E-code. That's been a pain in the butt. This has gotten a lot better. This actually just got cleared off of here. Of course, I come over here and it pops on. It's crazy. But what's going on is this, I just figured it out. And now, it's pretty common sense. I'm gonna wipe it right now though. So this has a misfire on startup, and it does it here or there, but it's just kind of a delayed start. All these Tauruses do it. It's a pain. So it's a pinning code. So I'm gonna shut it off. Let me show you what I mean. So when you start these, like after it runs usually, starts right up, no problems. What'll happen is it's not enough to trip it on the actual vehicle, but what it'll do is it'll trip on here sometimes, which is crazy. It's been going on. Figured out what it is though, so I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna clear this computer real quick again. It was all green when I got here, so it was amazing. It was gone. What I did last time was I cleaned out this one piece right here, and let's see if this wipes it off. I'm just glad. Yep, there you go. So it was all green. I'm gonna reset the computer on that. And this is what it was. It was a combination of these, I believe. But I did put a new ignition coil pack on this unit right here. It had a small crack in it. I think that could have been it, but mainly it's this guy. These they sell aftermarket or junk. They're junk. Need to get them, not aftermarket. If you get it aftermarket, you're gonna get junk. So I took this off. I cleaned it out. It's improved a lot. But this gets all this stuff in here. And what it does is, I replaced the PCV. I mean, everything basically, trying to figure this out. So none of the EGR valve, sorry, none of this helped. Nothing helped. Did all this stuff. There is a little issue up here. I thought it could be. Is this unit down here? But that's another part of this whole system. And it also could be a crack that's outside of the gas tank on this guy. Up underneath the tubing where the gas is, there's no DTCs for that. So a lot of people think, is this guy? But, I play with all this stuff, and none of this stuff helped. I replaced this. This is for the fuel. Everything. And like I said, check your tubing here. The O-rings and seals can go bad around here, but mainly you take this off, pull it off, it'll be full of junk, clean it out, boom. That's probably going to be your problem. So more than likely, that's going to be what's happening. Like I said, this Taurus right here is in perfect condition. Beautiful car. About to sell it here coming up. Like I said, you won't find a Taurus anymore like this. It's in this kind of shape. Ain't no way. It's a nice Taurus. But, and of course, you got the same winter problem. You ain't careful. It goes up into the side of the car. It's so annoying. Let's see if we can start it up. So, turn it back. And it still runs beautifully well. But it's just got that little stall sometimes on start up with the light. Let's see if we pull the code on it again, which I don't think we did. Like I said, I cleaned it, but yep. So it was all green. I did wipe this. Regardless, it's fine. It is what it is. But I will say this: I am definitely happy that is done with, because that was killing me. And yeah, it's window likes to get hung up in the track. So basically, I can't put the window down past here. The only problem with these Taurus is I haven't tried everything. I have a video on my channel how to adjust this backward. Kind of works, but it's kind of a pain anyway. Better just not to put it down all the way. At least the AC works good, everything else works good. If you put that down, you may have a bad day. So remember, if you have replaced this or haven't replaced it or touched it, you have to use this specific one right here, okay? It has to be. You don't want to go with aftermarket. For some reason, they just don't do right. I mean, like I said, I replaced a lot of stuff, figured that out. But that is a major issue. That is probably going to be the main issue too. So I'm seeing what that was. But down here, you also have, let me show you one more thing. Right here, I replaced this. Even trying to figure this out. This is your synchronizer, harmonic synchronizer, or whatever. Here, you got your camshaft position sensor on top of there. But yeah, that's the pain. So that hooks onto the actual crankshaft synchronizer, or camshaft synchronizer that goes down in the vehicle. I replaced that as well. So just all trying to figure this one code out. Yeah, other than that, a lot of these Tauruses regurgitate transmission fluid. Mine doesn't, because I changed mine and it looks good. But that is all set, good to go. Did want to check the oil. I'm here. It's the last thing, and I'm out of here. But other than that, good car, really good stuff. Let me check this oil real quick. But yeah, this was, I believe, the major problem. That's been replaced. Boom, took care of it. They get cracks in them. What happens is they get little hairline cracks in those guys. And you don't even notice it. So you get this hairline crack up in there. You don't know what's going on. You know, you're like, hey, what's going on with my car? And there's nothing wrong with it, other than you can't see it. But the hairline crack, there was like a P0303, I think is what I had on mine. So that being a 6-cylinder, you know, you got to place that whole entire initial coil pack. They're not that much money because they go back all the time. I want to show you one more thing. Oh, well, actually, I'm just going to go check the oil on this guy. But yeah, any things to look for, I would say the EGR valve. What's going on, everybody? So, yes, what I was saying is I would definitely recommend starting with the, I think it's the EGR valve, I believe is what that guy is. Right now, the EGR valve, I've done that now. That's the, damn, sorry, I'm drawing blank on the name right now. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. What is that part? Sorry, I better run me over to you. But yeah, I just can't think of the name right now. Damn, killing me. But, anyway, I'll post it in the video. But yeah, this guy right here. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, check this oil. I can't believe I forgot the name of that. I'll think of it in a moment. Hang tight. I'm gonna check this oil. But yeah, so what happens is aftermarket ones, and it's a technical service bulletin out on these. I found on direct hit actually when I was looking around about how they feel on the aftermarket, and it actually says do not use the aftermarkets. You know, so if that's the case, don't do it. All I can say. Make sure this oil's good. I haven't checked in a while, and letting somebody else use it. Always make sure I do that with my car, especially if I'm in my cars. I don't like my stuff messed up, so I need to keep an eye on things myself, right? Here's what you gotta do. Remember, so you take the dipstick out, you wipe it, and you pull it back out. Hang on a second. You guys are too far in, ain't you? Here we go. Pull it back out and show you how to properly check the oil too, real quick. Hey, while I'm on here, because a lot of people don't know. What you want to do is this. Y'all see that right here? What you want to do is you want to wipe it, right? So you see where the oil's at? You can see we're a little bit low. We are a little bit low. Luckily, I may have some on, I may not. We are low on oil, though. We need oil in this car because it does burn oil pretty good. Got a little bit of oil leak. It's the exhaust. Wipe it like that, right? And you want it to be in between these hash marks. See the 2 dots? 1, 2. Want it to be right. Any really higher to this top hole is fine. Needs to have the hole fully engulfed. Now, if it lines up, a line, that does not count. A line does not count. Needs to be a full covering. Sometimes the sticks get black. They're tricky. Then you want to make sure, very important you do that, okay? So let me check it out. Put it back in. I'm going to show you where this oil is at. You can see how clean it looks on my car, too. It's how good I take care of my vehicles. You can tell this is beautiful oil. Beautiful. It's full synthetic, but I haven't changed it in a while. I mean, it's been in this motor probably for, 8 months. Yeah, right up there, right in like maybe a half quart. So that's telling me we're about a half quart low. Can you see where that marking's at? So you look. So we're about a half quart low. And this is some clean engine oil right here, boy. Clean. That's how good this motor is. His motor's go last quite a while. Put it back in one more time, and then I got to rock and roll. So you got to do that. And so when it's warm, it's going to be a little bit expanded. So remember that. Right there, can you see that mark? We are right dead on there, which is about a half quart low. On oil, which is okay. What I want to show you, too, if you ever see old dipstick like this, see how mine's starting to look on the bottom? You'll see them do this sometimes, right? Like that, okay? If it runs up like a line, right? Like this, you can run all the way up here with a line. That is not where your oil's at, by the way. This button, that needs to be filled in. People don't understand that. So many people blow up their vehicles. And also, never use your gauge on the vehicle. That gauge is not going to tell you where your engine oil's at. I'm telling you, it's just there so you have oil, okay? I mean, so you can, it tells you when to do it. It's set in the computer. If you use that, I've seen more people blow their cars up. They're like, oh, guess what? It never said change my oil. Well, it's not going to tell you. There's no sensor in there. Unless you've got like a brand new vehicle. I think some of the brand new Dodges have a sensor, maybe. Yeah, just like that. And you see, mine's even running up here, trailing right there. Can y'all see that it's trailing some? That don't count. So my oil is right there. And it fills in that hole completely. See, this hole is empty. It fills in that hole completely. So it's right in here, half quart. If it goes down to the other hole, so if it was down to here, it would be 1 quart. Down a little further, 1.5 quarts. That's about how you can tell in any car. Just so you know. Anyway, we're looking good. So, now that that is done, good to go. I need to put a little oil. Let me see if I have some. I don't think I do, but I might. So regardless, if you have oil, I would put 1/2 of a quart. So 1 and 1/2. All right. Anyway, sometimes my volume gets kind of crazy over here, but I don't think I have any engine oil on me, do I? Nope. So I can't do it right now, but ow, I'll let her know. I mean, I'll have to come back and take care of it because only people messing with my vehicle. But anyway, it's a nice vehicle. If you like it, great. I'm selling it, so either way, there you go. If you have that crazy little random misfire on startup, probably gonna be that guy. And I really should have replaced 55 zillion things looking for it, but hey, here's what it is. Everything else looks good. This car works like a charm. I haven't replaced that, I replaced this, 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 I replaced that. I mean, like 50 things. That I did have to replace. This could have been the whole thing from the get-go, who knows? But wires usually stay good on these. It's just this part right here gets cracks underneath. I don't know how. So there you go. It's the second one I put on there. And hope that helps. I just wanted to do a quick video. And peace. See you guys next time. Remember, smash that like and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see in the comments. Work on just about everything. I got a Tesla on here last night I worked on. That was pretty crazy. Make sure you know, check out them. I got a lot of shorts. So what I'll do is I take my live streams, I break them down, put them in the shorts. That's what I've been doing lately with a lot of them. And you know, if you know a little bit about repair work, you can really learn. I can break down like a 2-hour job in 3 minutes short. So maybe it's some interest to you to check out. But anyway, let me grab my few things. I'm gonna take off. But I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.